Hey guys, Alex from 7th Hour Films back again with Bocchi The Rock. Last time around we had Bocchi The Rock, where basically, despite the typhoon, the girls did pull off their concert, and while a bit shaky at first, they were able to impress the Finn crowd. After that, they went to an izakaya, and we heard Nijika's dream. That was her name, right? Yes, it's been 2 weeks and I've forgotten everything. We heard her dream that she wants to make, she wants to have a band that's famous to make Starry a more famous and cool club. And she was grateful to Bocchi for helping with that. And so yeah, she is the Bocchi the Rock. So yeah. If I seem a little low energy, I am. Didn't sleep well last night, and now I'm recording, and this is late in the day. Not the last thing I'm doing today. Oh no, still gotta do The Sopranos after this. But I'm tired. I am tired, and that is coming through in my voice. I also haven't recorded in like 2 weeks, so yeah, my voice is not used to this anymore, so, but it's alright. We took a break last week. We're back. We're gonna go right through these last 4 episodes, and then I gotta figure out something else to pick to replace this. I have no idea what to pick to replace this, but I don't know. Doesn't matter. We'll figure that out later. Yeah, like always, the reaction is down in the description and the pinned comment for your viewing pleasure. So let's go ahead and jump right into this episode of Bocchi the Rock. Here we go. I can't believe she got Yamcha'd. Like, that, that's so amazing. That's specifically the Yamcha pose when he freaking dies in the Saiyan saga. That was great. I feel like I saw that at some point. Like, I saw, like, a screenshot of her just in the fucking Yamcha pose. I probably saw that, like, I guess 2 years ago when this came out, so... good freaking grief. I mean, that is a lot, and yeah, you'd be so sore after that. Doing that right before school starts, it's, yeah. But, I do like that she did want to go to school, or at the very least, she could tolerate it more. She was okay because she knew that Kita would be there, And really, the only reason why she didn't want to go back to school was because she was dying, because all of her muscles were so sore. It was fun. You know what I like? Actually, I'm gonna be honest, I like that this was a beach episode without being a beach episode, Because a normal beach episode would be getting the 4 of them in swimsuits and then in water, and then the animators would just have a field day with that, And quite honestly, I'm okay with not having that. So I'm okay with not having that. But it was nice. It was nice just getting the 4 of them just hanging out, And just kind of more character moments for all of them. Even just Rio. Like, I like that there was a bit more of Rio in this one. I like that she also wasn't so just kind of passive in the background. Like, there were some times where it's like, oh my god, there's genuine emotion on her. But, like, most of the time it was because she didn't want to do anything, So, I love to, like, breaking down Kita's image of Rio. It's like, no, she's, like, dumb. Like, she's not really smart. She doesn't really learn anything in school, And it's just like, between her ears, there's not much. But I love that kind of ruins the image for Kita, So that was kind of funny. But honestly, it makes sense. It makes sense that she's she's just more concerned with base than anything else, and that's why, I like that it's like, she tries cramming, but when she learns all these new things, she forgets how to play bass. So it's just like, well, we already know what she's gonna pick, so yeah. And they got food. That was nice. I'm glad, they actually took at least one decent picture, They actually took at least one decent picture where Bocchi, didn't look like dead inside, She actually got a decent picture. That's nice, Because that's the thing. I mean, we had that 2 episodes ago where it's like, oh yeah, Bocchi is cute, It's something. I mean, it's not something that we forget about, but it's just an interesting thing. It's just like sometimes you just gotta remember. It's like, oh yeah, she's adorable, So that was good. They climbed the stairs. I do like that. I like that. Like none of them were ready for that. Basically, except Kita. It's like Rio. She doesn't want to do that. Bocchi. She really doesn't want to do that. Even Nijika is just like, I don't know. I'm not that fit. I don't really want to do this. But in a setting like that, in the summer sun, in the sun of the summer, when it's hot and it's bright, it's the perfect conditions for an extrovert. That's why I hate the summer. It's so bright. It's so fucking hot. And it's just, I hate it. I hate the summer. And I was born in the summer. I was born in July, but I do not like the summer. I'm a winter guy, which is nice because I don't know if I mentioned in this video, but I'm recording this on January 1st, 2025, and yeah, it's fucking getting colder now. It's gonna start getting really cold now. In Oklahoma, for some reason, winter doesn't actually start in December. It's very rare that you will get a cold. You'll get like a cool, maybe kind of chilly December. You certainly don't get snow here in December, but January and February, that's when winter really hits. So yeah, so we're coming up on that, and I like it. I prefer it, but that's because it's like, well, it's winter, it's cold, sometimes it'll be snowing, so I can just, sit and relax and, watch YouTube, play a video game, play a card game or something. I can chill in the comfort of my own home, Which I'm sure that's what Rio can do. Bocchi can kind of do that, but she wants to do more things. Like, the reason Bocchi does that is because she can't help herself, basically. It's like, she's like biologically conditioned, despite the fact that neither of her parents or her sister is like this, but she's like biologically conditioned to being an introvert shut-in, Whereas Rio does it more by choice. So I'm more on the Rio side, I gotta be honest. Although, don't get me wrong, I do like going out to places. Like every summer, my family and I go on a vacation. I do like to go to a museum. I would go to a shrine, definitely. But if there was an escalator, I would probably find the escalator. So there's only so many stairs that we can go up, But I like that, yeah, Kita's extrovert energy just is so magnified by the summer, good grief. I mean, she's great, but man, she is an extrovert through and through. And it's interesting because, like, before Kita, like, joined the show, really, you had Nijika, and she seemed to be more of the extrovert, but I like that it's like, you have Nijika, who we have as the sort of extrovert of the group, but then we get the extrovert with Kita, It's like, oh boy, that's a lot. That's a lot of extrovertedness, so. But yeah. And then the birds, that was hilarious. The birds are specifically targeting her. I mean, it reminds me of the anti-birds that are in Black Clover that specifically target Asta because he has no magical power. And it's kind of the same thing here where it's like, yeah, the birds are targeting her because they look down on her too. It's like they can see there's like, she's a loser, shut in, she's nothing and stuff. And it's like, oh my god, even the birds are critical of her. It's ridiculous. So, but I love that it's like he gets in this fight, gets hounded by these birds, and then just left in the Yamcha pose. That's rough. That's rough, but it's so funny. So, but they had a good day. I also like that, when they're praying to the goddess and making their wish, hers is just, please let summer start over, please, or just give me, fame and fortune so I don't have to go back to school, please. And it's just like, oh, I've been there. God, man. Fucking school. I mean, it really is just like, man, I remember all those days. All those, the day before, and then the first day. The first day of school. Hell. But I don't do that anymore. I graduated from college 5 years ago now, and it was December of 2019. I don't know if I've said this on here. I think I've said it recently, though, in a video that I took 4.5 years to get through college. I think most people, well, I don't know. People take as long as they need to, I guess. But I think the standard to get a degree basically is 4 years. I took 4.5 years. I just had I had an extra semester to pretty much fill out credits and stuff. So I took 4.5 years, and I graduated in December of 2019. And a few months later, I was really glad that I did and didn't have to go to school during, the Backstreet Boys reunion tour of 2020. Let's put it like that. So I haven't been in school in 5 years, and which, now that I think about it, oh my god, has it? Because it was right after that I started doing more YouTube stuff. That was 5 years ago. I started watching JoJo. Holy shit. It's been 5 years since I started JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Wow. All right. Well, that's not important. It's just something I thought of. Anyway. But they had a good time. And she actually, I like that at the end, she was not really hopeful or optimistic or happy about going to school, but she felt better. She did not feel as much despair about going to school. And hey, I mean, she has a friend at school now, and Kita even said, it's like, I'm going to do my best to talk to her more at school and hang out with her at school. So that's good. That's good. And then Kita saying, like, let's hang out every day of winter break. And she's like, okay, I don't need to go out every day. I don't need to go outside every day of break. Just sometimes. So that was funny. But yeah, and then the next day came, and she couldn't get out of bed because she hurt all over from going on a trip with her friends. But that was good. I like that. Good fun episode, a beach episode without being a beach episode, and I'm okay with that. But we got 3 more episodes left in this season. I wonder what we're doing. I wonder where we're going. We don't really have anything lined up now. Like we got through the concert. We don't have another one scheduled, so I don't know where we're going. But that is basically it. With all of that being said, I'm Alex from 7th Hour Films, and I will see you guys next time. Take care. Alright guys, thanks for watching this video. There's a bunch of links on screen if you want to go click around any of those. There's a playlist with all of my Bocchi reactions, as well as another video you can go click on if you want. There's also a subscribe button and a Patreon button on screen, as well as other links in the description if you want to go check out any of those. See you guys later.